Welcome back to the Scuff Test. God fucking damn it. I finally tried to start an intro, and this fucking asshole. It's episode 168, Wonders of Douche. I'm the Geek Slays.
He never warns me.
This is awful.
No,
like, you see me gear up. Like, okay. You see me gear up. Yeah, I go, I haven't started it yet. Down. You go, okay, and I go, and so you should, that's not my fault. Look at the fucking screen.
Well, I don't like looking at you, okay?
That's valid, actually, but also fuck you.
It's like looking at myself in the mirror. I hate looking up there because I see myself too.
Lol.
Next to you.
You can just click on just my screen and make me take up the whole screen, no you. It is possible. That might be worse, but you can. You can.
I don't know. I don't know about
that. WWE draft stuff still happening. Woo.
Ooh.
They tried to compete with the NFL draft. I know it was still night 2 of the NFL draft, but I know that didn't go well. You don't compete. You don't. Jesus Christ, I love it. I really hope they do this bullshit. Roman Reigns, his advocate guy. So WWE debuted a new belt for after the draft because Roman is going to go to whatever brand he gets drafted to, and he's just going to stay there. He's taking his titles and staying there. So we made a new title for this show for whatever. Roman Reigns' advocate, Paul Heyman, the wise man, is out there right now apparently demanding that Roman gets an opportunity at the new championship. I would love that motherfucker to just have 3. They just keep introducing belts and Roman just keeps collecting them. Just, yeah, these are mine. Thank you. It'd be so funny. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, that's quite interesting. They're also pretty goofy. The Raw Women's Champion is now on SmackDown. The SmackDown Women's Champion is now on Raw. And you can't like just have them swap titles because Bianca Belair is like been Raw Women's Champion for a record number of days. If she has to swap, it doesn't count. She doesn't continue on as Raw Women's Champion, so her streak would reset. So you can't really do that.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know what they do there. But yeah. It's quite interesting. Quite interesting. I blame Wonder for sure.
Yep, it's always my fault.
Well, I mean, yeah. Who else's fault would it be?
I don't know.
See, I really want to know what they're gonna do for Roman's championship, though, because they gotta combine those two. I know you don't care about wrestling, so let's move on. Cal Kestis is trending on Twitter. I don't know if I should click on it. I don't. This sounds like. You know what I'm getting mad about though? Where the fuck is the poncho?
No.
From the first game, Cal wore a poncho. Where's my goddamn poncho?
It doesn't exist.
I want a poncho.
Too bad. Well, that's too damn bad.
Give me a fucking poncho.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Well, that's too damn bad. Yeah.
I watched that movie the other day.
Why'd you watch Holes in 2023?
The girlfriend has never seen it before, so when I kept making that reference, she kept going, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Oh my!
She thought I was making a reference from work. I was like, we're gonna culture you, you uncultured swine." This is okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. What is it with you and only dating uncultured swine?
The last one wasn't super uncultured. I mean,
Yeah,
she had seen Star Wars. She played D&D with us.
She hated Star Wars. That doesn't count.
Well, that was because her brothers forced her to watch it every second of every hour growing up.
As you should. It's Star Wars.
Right. But she just got burned out on it, I guess. I don't know.
Trash.
But
yeah, I don't know. Wait, is there supposed to be a bigger beard than the one I currently have? I'm intrigued.
I haven't even found the bigger beard yet, the one that you have.
Yeah. I got all the full beards, so that's good.
Yeah.
You know what I want really bad though?
Huh.
Actual Jedi robes. I don't know if they exist, but I hope they do and I want them.
I'm sure they have to. I mean, you can't have a Jedi game without Jedi robes.
You know what? Are there Jedi robes? Because there weren't in Fallen Order. Jedi robes and Jedi Survivor. So you can get like the tunic and stuff. I see that. Yeah, it looks like it's just the tunic though.
Oh.
Which means no robes.
Which, I mean, a Jedi is not going to walk around in Jedi robes.
I mean, I'd take the tunic instead. Dude, Cal doesn't hide his lightsaber, so I disagree.
That's true.
He absolutely would, because he just gives zero fucks. And I mean, did you see how you opened the game? I wouldn't give any fucks either.
True.
Yeah, if Vader finds him, he's fucked again. Wouldn't matter. Vader's seen his face, so wearing the lightsaber out doesn't change anything.
Right.
Does he look like he's afraid of Inquisitors?
Well, no, we've already killed one of those, so.
Right.
Pretty easily, actually.
Well, I guess I know where I have to return to go find these Jedi robes. Guess
Cheater.
I know what my plan is as soon as this is over.
Right. Yeah,
actually,
I'm playing right after this gets put.
Yep.
You know what pisses me off? Right after the Bacta tank thing, it took me literally 2 hours to figure out where to go next.
Nice.
Because I thought there was going to be another room. Thought there was going to be somewhere to go.
No.
I literally couldn't fast travel. Couldn't do anything. So I was like, what the fuck? I literally kept backtracking like 17 times before I finally ran out on that stupid little railing and dropped down and went, oh, what the hell? now I'm just getting into the Ewok area. Or not Ewoks. What the hell is those little guys? The little
Jawas?
Jawas, there we go.
Jesus.
There we go. I couldn't think of that word for some reason.
Apparently not, you weirdo.
It's been a long day. I'm so tired of burning. I'm so ready for water to be here so I can work 3 hours out of the day and then come home and play video games with you.
Valid. Though right now neither of us are playing a game we can play with each other.
Right.
I don't want another person in my party while I'm trying to play fucking Fallen Order. Or not Fallen Order. Survivor.
Yeah.
I
mean, like, if we decided... Right. But I mean, like, if we get to a point where we don't want to play that, we want to play Minecraft or something.
Yeah, I want to play other games.
Right.
I'm so bored. I mean, Survivor's been fun. But what bothers me is it's going to be, like, yeah, I might be done with Survivor by the end of the week. Fuck, who knows? I'm very awake right now. Fuck, I might beat it tonight. Who knows how this goes?
Right.
You know me. I play through what's important.
Right. He plays through the storyline, and pretty much that's...
And any side quests that feel like they matter to the story.
Right.
If it's go check out a cave to get something cool, I don't care.
Right. So he'll finish a game in 3 days.
Uh-huh.
I'll take years in the game because I want to complete every little nook and cranny.
Yeah, I just don't care that much about.
I mean, I paid $70 for the game, so I'm gonna try and play the whole game.
That's valid. To me, it just gets super repetitive and annoying.
I know, but I mean,
especially
done a pretty
in a
good
game
job
like this, because the dodge doesn't work, and that pisses me off so much.
Right, but I think they're doing a pretty good job of making things not super repetitive. Like
That's
it's
true.
always different beasts. Like that's the thing about Star Wars, though. You got like literally a million freaking different species you can throw in that game, and you know, so there's a lot you can throw in there and not run out of things to put in there. You know, a lot of games have a problem. It's like, you know, okay, we only have a certain amount of beasts that we can put in there. So there's like 10 species or whatever. So you see the same 10 freaking beasts every damn time, except for maybe once in a while you get a boss. It's a little different.
Valid. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's a okay. It's not a good game. The story's good. It is built so bad. The amount of glitches, graphical errors, shit just not functioning that I've had to deal with is so annoying. But hey, at least it doesn't crash, so that's a W, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, so for the longest time I thought maybe I was having a fast travel glitch or something, where I couldn't fast travel.
No, it's just broken.
I couldn't figure out. No, I just couldn't figure out where the hell I needed to go on the next, because it's part, because the fast travel will be unavailable if you're on an important mission. Well, that was the part where I couldn't figure out. I had to run out on that ledge and drop down and crawl under. And so I was like, what the? I thought I was missing something. So then I finally got online that said something about having to tame my first ride or something like that. So then I was like, all right, I've got to be missing something. So I was like, well, I'm going to go to where I left off last. And there's got to be a route or something like that. So I figured it out finally. I was really, really upset with myself.
There is a poncho. Good. I have to figure out how to get it. I need the poncho to wear over the Jedi robes. That feels right. That feels right. Oh, man. This game's wild, though. That's all I know. But what else have you been doing lately other than working and survivoring?
Work and Survivor. That's pretty much it.
Oh.
I decided this week I'm taking Wednesday and Thursday off, so I can be well rested for our movie on Thursday.
And, why Wednesday, though?
Because next week we have water.
Oh, so you're just taking a full fiver weekend and.
Yep, 5 days off before I have to start working 7 days a week for the next 4 months.
See, he says it like that to make you feel bad, but while yes, it is all 7 days a week for the next 5 months, it's also for like 3 hours a day. So don't let him.
I don't work
make
more
you feel
than
too
7.
bad.
I work like 17 hours a week.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you still get paid like you work 40?
Yes.
Oh, cool. That's nice.
So that's why I'm saying it's only worth it when you work in the summertime as a ditch rider, because 40 hours a week, you're making like $12 an hour or less. And then in the summertime, where you're only working 17 hours a week, you're still getting paid salary. So that's more like working, you get paid more like 26 to $32 an hour. But, depending on how fast you get the job done.
It's all right. I'm ready for summer, because once he's more free like that, other than he will be spending a lot more time with his new girly friend, I will also be able to steal him more often for content.
Right, which the girlfriend will be having her own job down in her place that she lives, and so we probably won't be seeing each other much.
Oh, so it'll stay basically like it is right now.
Right, but whenever we'll probably be talking to each other every day. So when she does get a chance to come down, you'll know.
Right. Oh yeah. In the summer, we will be talking all the time.
Yeah, I knew she was going to come down this weekend.
You just didn't know it'd be Thursday?
I didn't. Well, I didn't know I was going to be taking Wednesday and Thursday off, and I didn't know that her last final was on Wednesday. So she just said, "Well, you mind if I just come down on Wednesday after my final and stay till Monday?" And I was like, "I mean, I don't have a problem with it," but I was like, "I have a movie that I got to go to with Chandler on Thursday." And she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, it seemed like fine with that." And I was like, "So you'll have to like, chill at home or something." And then she's like, "Okay, well, would I be able to go with?" And I was like, "Well,
yeah,
I'll have to ask him. He usually is fine with stuff like that." And then I was like, and then we have to make sure that nobody has spot in a seat right next to us.
yeah.
You know,
It's like, well, there is no
I didn't
seat
realize,
right next to us.
I didn't realize that you had bought the 2 seats by themselves in the way back.
That's normally what I do. As long as they're available, that's what I do, because they're just up by themselves and I don't have to deal with people.
Right. I understand. I understand why you did it now, but
Yeah.
the first time you've actually gotten those 2 seats?
In a while. The last 3 times we've had to go, we've ended up in a different spot.
So, yeah, I just figured, But, yeah, she was fine with it because
I still feel a little bad, but...
Well, I told her I'd make it up to her because I'm not going to go to game night on Sunday, so...
Oh.
And she felt important because she knows I, usually don't miss that for anything. So I told her, I was like, I'll just let the guys know I'm not going to be there. And she was like, okay. I was like, if that makes you feel better or whatever. She's like, that makes me feel a lot better, especially since that's probably going to be the last time we get to see each other for a long time. So
I doubt it'll be that long.
Well, she's going to have her own job and she's raising her own garden and she might be getting a pet. And she also helps take care of horses while she's down there, and she's busy. So I don't know if she does come down, it'll only be for 1 or 2 days, probably.
Yeah.
Unless she can find somebody to help take care of her stuff, but she doesn't really have a whole lot of friends down there because people suck.
I get that. It's one of the things I wish. I wish I had a group of friends to do content with, and it wasn't just me and you. I'm not saying you're not good enough, but there's a lot of stuff you can't do with just 2 people.
Right.
That you could do with 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever. But I barely have that many friends total. No.
Same.
But the idea of getting all of them into one place, impossible.
Yeah, it's true because we are very busy-bodied people.
Well, no, I mean with the fact that our friends are in New Zealand and Illinois and New Hampshire and Texas and Pennsylvania, and
I didn't realize you were expanding to.
I met all of our friends. Real life friends that live around here. It's you, and then like K-Smack and Squatchy, kinda. They're like 2 hours over there.
2 hours away.
Yeah, they're like 2 hours over there.
And I still have a hard time being able to find time to go down 2 hours.
Right? Yeah.
I had a chick that wanted me to come down there for like months, and I never made it down there.
Dude, it's been over a year since we went and hung out with Smack. Like, it's tough. It's a rough time. We need to, though. It will be easier to do once I get a car.
True.
Because then I can just drive. It'll be cheaper. And in that town, a car is nicer than a truck. Just for getting around.
Yes, 100%.
Your truck doesn't fit good. No, but it doesn't
just
turn well, and parking sucks. Parking and then trying to zip around some of the littler spots. Your truck doesn't turn on a dime.
No, my truck's made for pulling shit, so it has a wide turn.
Yeah. So once I get a little car, it'll be easier. We can just zip down there, and it's not we don't have to think about it too much.
Yeah, it's not going to cost us $200 just to drive down there and back. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like we want to go eat, but we can afford like Taco Bell, dog.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Taco Bell.
No, but
I'll eat me like 8 Doritos Locos Tacos.
That's valid.
I'm not even kidding you.
That's
and then get me some of the nacho fries on the side too.
There you go. God damn it! Now we got to make a Cheyenne trip just because I want fucking Taco Bell.
Right.
Ugh.
It's totally insane to drive 2 hours just for Taco Bell. That scene. I did it. I drove
that happened. Dude, just wait for when I plan my next trip to Denver. I really want In-N-Out, but the nearest In-N-Out's like 5 hours away. Cuts. I'm at In-N-Out. I made a mistake. It'll be great.
I ran out of money driving here. I need to find a bank. I gotta find an ATM.
It's gonna be great though. Totally gonna do that when I finally get to.
Well,
It's gonna be great.
uh,
Oh man, it's good stuff though.
I singed my hair today.
Why'd you singe your hair?
Well, I was running. So basically, we have this truck that's got propane, and then it's got diesel. Both of the diesel is like a little spray gun or something, so you can walk up and douse some weeds in the diesel, light them up, and they'll burn a little evener and quicker, and won't waste as much time trying to get the fire going. So I walked up there, and I sprayed it down, and I lit it on fire, and it was fine. The wind was blowing it away from me, and then all of a sudden there was like one of those little dust devil things come whipping through, and it swirled the flames and just engulfed my whole body in flames. I mean, I was wearing FR pants and my FR jacket, and then I had a hoodie underneath of it with a hood up, and then I had goggles and a face mask, but all of my hair up and through here, the flames just went and so they're a little curled part, and plus my what little facial hair I have is kind of singed too. But I mean, it didn't hurt, but then I was like, oh shit. So I covered my face and like ran out of there and turned around, and I was like, I smell hair.
I smell
like
hair. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm tired of burning. I'm tired of inhaling smoke and breathing in toxic chemicals. And
What? Why? I'm not mad at you. So the NFL has announced each team has announced what numbers the rookies will wear and whatever. I don't know if every team has. The Vikings just did, including the undrafted free agent rookies.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan Pace, who wore 0 in college. No one is wearing 0 in the NFL for the Vikings, and you can now. Chose to wear number 40 instead. Why not stick with 0, dog? That would have been so sick.
Right?
God.
Like me, if I were to ever go into the NFL, I would look for 21. That was always my number.
Unless you're a quarterback, because quarterbacks can't wear that, and it looks disgusting.
Well, I would be more like a running back.
Yeah, you'd have to be. You're tiny.
I'm not tall enough to be a quarterback.
You little guy.
But also, I guess that's not completely true. My number was actually 65 to start with because I was a lineman, believe it or not. So it started out at 65, but I always wanted 21. But one of the upperclassmen who was a star running back got to keep that until he graduated. Once he graduated, I commandeered that jersey.
Also, I hate that so much. Why? Sorry. Weird thing to the corner we selected, Mekhi Blackman.
Yeah.
He's gonna wear number 11. That feels icky, gross. I don't like it. It's icky.
I think we finally picked a quarterback.
Did you? It probably sucked.
The very last pick.
Nice. There you go.
Which I would have picked a cornerback pretty early.
Well, why would you do that when you could take a tight end that you're actually going to play at H-back?
Right.
Which,
I mean, he's not bad. I mean, I went to look through his highlights and stuff. I mean, he does look like a knockoff Travis Kelce.
Who cares? You can't block. You already have knockoff shitty Travis Kelce. His name's Dawson Knox. Why'd you need 2 of them?
I mean, I think this kid's a lot better at blocking than
But you're already paying Dawson Knox like $15 million a year. You don't draft another fucking tight end when you're already paying one.
Right, but I mean, I would have taken a cornerback. Like taking an offensive player, I'm not opposed to. I don't know about a tight end. There was a lot of other shit on the
No,
board.
especially when there were good O linemen and good, lots of
like we
things.
still ended up with a decent alignment, I think. But
I hope that makes Jake feel bad. He's an asshole.
But I mean, whatever. We took a tight end. We at least got an O lineman. That's good. Then we got, what was the other one? Oh yeah, we got a middle linebacker. Yeah, linebacker. Which he's supposed to be okay, I guess. But I don't know if he's going to do as well as what's his face that we got rid of.
So Jake's being a bully.
Oh yeah.
He got asked, who's the best Spider-Man other than Lawrence Taylor, who's the greatest defensive player ever. The other question was, who's on the NFL TikTok Mount Rushmore in your opinion? And he's like, Nico, Theo Ash, Wee Hoopin, and Miller Football. I just responded, I'm like, ouch. Damn. He just goes, your content has a lot of variety. It's like, but what do people know me for at this exact moment?
Right. What do you like TikTok famous for?
Yeah, right? Like, fuck,
Sports.
man. Ouch. That shit hurted.
Yeah.
But yeah, Ivan Pace being in 40 makes me sad. We also drafted Slenderman, so that's cool. Andre Carter, the edge out of Army, actually. Who is like 6'7" with a 6'10" wingspan. He's just Slenderman, dude. Just freaky tall and freaky long. The reason he went undrafted, he might have had the worst combine of all time. As an edge rusher, he did 11 reps at the bench press. You know how weak you got to be to only get 11 reps? That's not ideal.
Right.
But hey, he's a Viking now, so W, I guess. I'm excited. I think we did almost better with our undrafted free agents than we did with our actual draft picks.
The cornerback, I think the cornerback we drafted, he looks tiny. Like, he looks like an itty bitty little dude.
Well, the Bills are pretty itty bitty, so.
That's true. But, I mean, he's pretty agile, but not because he's small. But, I mean, I watched some of his highlights, and he comes up and he made some pretty nice sticks, so. Who knows? He could be the next best thing on
the
defense.
fact that the Bills got Osiris Torrance is great, though.
Why is that great?
Because that's who they should have picked in the first round, but the fact that he was there when they picked again is great.
Right. We got lucky.
Just sucks. Yeah, you could have taken Anton Harrison in the first, right? Beat out the Jags, get Anton, then get Osiris Torrance later, and suddenly you have a really good offensive line.
Right.
Just that quick. That simple. But no.
Especially since, I mean, we have a young running back that's looking to shine, and if you get some blockers for him.
Oh, no, you already replaced him. You signed Latavius Murray today, so James Cook has already been replaced.
Maybe he sucks now? I don't
know. Oh, God, what number is Kincaid wearing?
You know what pisses me off?
What?
I think the Eagles came out on top in this draft again.
Oh, apparently other GMs are pissed for some reason. So let me read you this exact report. Per Peter Schrager, some NFL executives around the league are getting annoyed with how much praise Eagles GM Howie Roseman has been receiving during the draft. You want to get praised like Howie Roseman? Draft like Howie, you fucking morons.
Right. I mean,
he got
they
two of the
Super Bowl.
He got. Yeah, hold on. Let me double check my big board here. We'll go based off my big board because fuck you, I said so. Mine's the best. That's how it works.
Uh-huh. It's your channel. It's yours the best.
It's mine. Where's my big board? There. Yeah. So the Eagles got the best prospect in the class and the 7th best prospect in the class at picks 10 or 9, I guess, because they traded up with the Bears, but whatever. At picks 9 and 30.
Right. That's not necessarily their fault.
No.
They were just like, well, okay, if you guys don't want them, we'll take them. People had opportunities to have them, and they just
10 teams had the opportunity to get Jalen Carter. 29 teams had the opportunity to get Nolan Smith. I don't know what to tell you. Force him to pick bad. Don't just leave great players there and then get mad because he took the players.
Right.
See,
but they're there, he's going to take them.
And it's not just that.
Well, and it's easy for them because they basically just sit there and be like, all right, we're just going to take the next best thing.
Yeah, because their team's already so goddamn good.
Right. So they're just going to be like, well, whoever looks the best, we're just going to take them. We really don't need a whole lot. We just need some depth, I guess. Huh?
I guess, man. They are just rebuilding Georgia's defense, though, which is kind of funny. Because at this point, they need one more Georgia edge from somewhere, and they'll have just Georgia on that defensive line.
Their nickname will just be the Georgia defense in the NFL.
Well, they're the Philadelphia Bulldogs now. It's already been decided.
They're the big G's.
That they are.
G's on their helmet.
That they are. The Philadelphia Geagles. Oh,
That's
what the
disgusting.
fuck?
Don't ever say that again.
Yeah, no, that was weird. No, you know what's kind of weird looking? The outfit Pedro Pascal is rocking at the Met Gala. It is some odd shit. I mean, I'll text it to you.
When you're rich, you can wear odd shit, I guess.
No. There's a difference between odd and like odd but kind of fashionable, and it just looks weird.
You found it in a dumpster and just slapped it on?
I don't know about that, but
let's say just send it to the good Discord.
No, I'm sending it to your phone because it's simpler.
Ah, dang it. Okay.
Yeah, just look at your phone. Just look at that.
What the?
That's the Mandalorian for you.
All he needs that to be is just a black outfit, and he's a wizard, Harry.
There you go. He's a wizard, Harry. He's a hairy wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, man. That's so odd. I don't... Me no like. Me no like. Any other WWE draft news since we've been sitting here? They did not split up the Judgment Day. Sadness. Oh, and they didn't split up the Bloodline either. Boring. I have no idea. Ooh. Interesting. And yes, I think Roman should get a chance at the titles. I want him to win them just because I want it to piss everybody else off.
Mm-hmm.
Because, people are mad because Roman just gets too many opportunities and just doesn't lose. It's because he's the fucking GOAT, though. Acknowledge your tribal chief. Acknowledge him. I do love that the night they debuted that belt, the shots they were taking at Roman, I found them so funny. Whoever wins this championship will not have to demand your acknowledgement. He will earn it. Dog, you just created a championship because the other dude is unstoppable. I don't think Roman has to demand acknowledgement. I think you've just admitted nobody's good enough to beat him, so here's your consolation prize. That's what you've decided. So, and I cannot wait for Roman to use that in a promo against somebody. I just can't wait. Oh, never mind. Per the Vikings, edge rusher Marcus Davenport, who just signed with the team, will become the first player in Vikings history to wear the number 0.
Oh.
Because he was going to wear the number 3, and then the Vikings gave it to the rookie we just drafted, which is pretty funny.
Oh.
Yeah, you're the vet, but you're also new to the team. We picked this guy, so he gets 3. Pick a new number.
True.
But 0 makes me sad because Ivan Pace should wear that. But yeah, I don't know where to go from there. Wonder what's next. I still hate it. Yeah, so nobody wants to point this out, but OTAs just started in the NFL. Aaron Rodgers showed up to Jets OTAs. He hadn't shown up to Packers OTAs since like 2015. Which I find quite interesting.
Yeah.
But also, Rodgers in 8 looks so fucking weird. Rodgers wearing anything Jets branded also looks so fucking weird. It's not that I hate it. It's just like it's different, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, we've seen him for how many years on the same fucking number, and now it changes. And
yeah, well, because I've always referred to him as 12. He's 12. That's
yeah. But then again, new team, new start, new number, new everything.
No, he's going back to college though, because that's what he wore in college.
Well, right.
So it's not a new start. It's going back to the past.
Let's bring back, primetime freaking Aaron Rodgers and see how he plays.
Good God. I really do. Oh, goodness.
Especially if he's on a team that he might be a little bit excited about. Like, you could tell last year he was just not impressed with his team or his coaches. The guy looked like he was drugged out half the time.
Yeah. He might have been. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't blame him. It was like being in a toxic relationship. It was like Tom Brady at New England Patriots.
Yeah. I really do. If the Jets go win a Super Bowl, it's going to be wild.
I'm going to cry. If that happens, I'll cry. I will.
Jesus. Spanning the last 10 WWE shows, WWE has completely sold out 80% of their shows. That's wild. Also, I love all the idiots who thought I was wrong. At WrestleMania, don't let Cody Rhodes win. Have him lose and spend a year knocking him down to build him back up. And everybody, the fans will turn on him. The fans will hate him. Every week he gets more over. Every week when the stupid song happens and you get the whoa, it's louder every fucking week. Mm-hmm. Like I said, knock him down and rebuild it. Make it this long, triumphant thing to finally let him dethrone Roman. I love that they put them on separate shows. They will not fight each other again until WrestleMania. They just won't. Now, I really hope WWE's not stupid. You can't give him the new title, because then you really are saying it's a consolation prize. Nobody can beat Roman.
Right.
Let everybody else have it. Don't let Cody even fight for it. Don't put him near that picture. Force him to have nothing until next WrestleMania, where he can take out Roman. Unless you have a different story, which I'd still be okay with. Give me Seth Rollins. Give me one of the Usos. It'd be funny. But I just don't think they will, so. Whatever. Post-draft power rankings. I'm already mad. The Vikings are at 15 behind the Seahawks, Steelers, Giants. The Lions are 7th? This is the worst power ranking I've ever seen.
Right, the Lions did shitty.
Right? And when you look at it, everybody like, the Lions are on the up and up. Can you tell me outside of offensive line and really, when you get down to it, outside of one position on the offensive line, are the Lions really that much better of a roster?
No.
Not at all. Like, yeah, their O-line as a whole is better, but, like, our tackles are better than their tackles. Brian O'Neill and Darisaw are great. Now, Frank Ragnow beats Garrett Bradbury 1,000,000 out of 1,000,000 times. But neither team's guards are that good. Ours are young, so at least they have a chance to become good.
Right.
Like, defensive line, we're better. Linebackers were better. Corners were better. Safeties were better.
Yeah.
Receivers, obviously, were better. It's kind of hard to argue many teams over the Vikings other than, like, the Bengals. And that's just because of the sheer amount of great wide receivers the Bengals have. Like,
Yeah.
most teams don't have a Chase and a Higgins. Normally, that's not possible.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals do. But there's a world. Jordan Addison becomes like a T. Higgins. Well, not the same style, but the same caliber of player.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the little, like, 5'11", 200-pound dude is not going to be a jump ball receiver. Obviously. Right. But,
well, I mean, look at DeAndre.
I mean, D-Hop is only 6 feet tall, but that's
And,
not Jordan Addison's
everybody
game.
around him.
That's not Jordan Addison's game.
True. I mean, he's a reliable receiver. Like, he's got good hands. I mean, just by looking at his highlights and stuff when he was drafted and stuff, he's got reliable hands. I wouldn't have, if you threw a contested ball to him, I wouldn't be upset about it. But we'll have to see how he plays against NFL caliber players. But.
So tomorrow, for those of you watching this will have been 4 days ago. Tomorrow we got to play Fortnite.
Okay.
Or do you have plans tomorrow? I don't know if you're doing stuff. Okay. Well, I didn't know if you still had basketball or volleyball or fucking pool, darts,
all that
fucking
be over.
Cool. So yeah. Also, make sure you have your wallet ready. For Fortnite.
I like the sound of that. Why?
Anakin fucking Skywalker.
Oh.
What do you mean? Oh. It's another
Anakin.
Star Wars event. They're bringing back all the Star Wars skins and new ones, but they've announced Anakin, which means even though I said I wasn't going to spend more money on Fortnite, I lied. It's the chosen one.
Anakin.
Who said that he would destroy the Sith, not join them. Bring balance to the Force.
They should have
not leave it in darkness.
They should have it whenever you kill somebody or your first kill or something, you turn into Darth Vader.
That'd be kind of cool.
Like you just gun somebody down or something like that, and it just slowly starts turning in. Or have for each kill you get another part of you turns into like a, Darth Vader suit.
I don't know about any of that, but that would be interesting.
Wild.
But then Luke and Leia are going to be back in the shop too. I'm going to have to spend like $40.
Yeah.
But Luke and Leia and Vader and God, there's talk that they could release other stuff. I'm gonna check and see if there's any leaks. Fortnite, no, not Fort N Tie. But yeah. I'm seeing nothing. Though I do still just keep seeing Anakin, which is great. I just
it's
want
kind of a big deal, so
I want the old map back next. Oh, apparently there are 4 confirmed skins. I think a customizable clone trooper would be way too cool. You gotta do it.
Mhm.
Ahsoka and Padme would also be incredible. But I would have to buy all of it, and that scares me. No, it's almost guaranteed no matter who they bring out, I'm going to have to buy all of it, and that's terrifying. Almost.
They need to get some evil guys in there too, you know, like Darth Maul.
Well, they don't need to. They could, but yeah, it would be Maul. It could be Palpatine. It could be Grievous, Dooku. Honestly, a B1 battle droid would be funny as fuck. Just run around. Just run around.
Battle droid.
Roger, Roger.
Every time you die, it's like, ow.
Oh.
Not again.
Every time you get a kill, it's just Roger, Roger.
No, my favorite was the. I forgot how much these talk.
Yeah, dude, I love the inclusion of the battle droids in Survivor. It's so good. I just keep wanting to say Fallen Order. That's not right, but you know.
All right, it's embedded in your brain. I get it.
Yeah.
Roger,
also,
Roger.
I wonder what lightsabers are going to be around this time.
True. Are you excited for Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. But I don't know. I'm also terrified because I think it's going to make at least me cry. But you know I'm a loser and cry at movies pretty easy.
Right.
So.
Well,
You have before, but
I have.
Not easily.
I mean, we watched Endgame together.
I mean, everyone cried at Endgame, man.
Yeah? Well, I'm Iron Man.
The final I Love You 3000 hurts so much. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know who, if any, of the Guardians survives. I feel like Gamora is the only one that feels right. But I could see Drax dying, and Groot, and Rocket, and Quill, and
There's
even
only
Nebula.
one I'm going to cry for.
Who's that?
And it's definitely Groot.
You would. I'm going to cry about Rocket because I'm 100% sure he's dying.
Fuck Rocket. I'm a Groot fan.
That's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. He's gonna die.
Nah.
I don't know, unless it's what did I just get completely wrong, which was awesome but weird? Oh, the Mandalorian season finale.
Yeah. Yep.
I've never been that wrong about it before. I'm kind of glad I was, but it also 100% felt incorrect.
Right. Like when
it felt like they reshot the entire episode. Especially with the way people talked about it, like, this one's going to make you cry, it's going to be upsetting, and then it wasn't. I
think they were just leading us on.
Maybe.
They got tired of nerds like you completely predicting what they were putting out there, so they were like, all right, we're going to lead them on.
I predicted everything, man. Everything.
That's the problem.
Do you not remember Endgame? And I predict all of it. I'm too good.
That's the problem. They're like, all right, we got to freak these people out.
I don't know. It just doesn't feel realistic. I don't know.
Just because you're wrong doesn't mean it's not realistic. Yeah, crackhead.
Nobody dying in the big final battle is not realistic.
Well, that's not true. The big bad guy died, supposedly.
If they bring him back again, I'm gonna be so mad. Just be done with Moff Gideon and start a new fucking story.
Right. Right.
Oh man,
I mean,
so frustrating.
even Albert Einstein was wrong from time to time. Not very often, but
Oh man, Twitter's a weird place. I just want you to know.
it's why I stay off Twitter.
You should get on Twitter more. It's fun.
No, I only look at Twitter when I see one of your things pop up.
Yeah, but you only get notifications like a eighth of the time, which you gotta love.
I just get annoyed that Twitter automatically assumed that I was Republican. Because all I ever get is like, some dumb boom, Donald Trump did this, Donald Trump
No,
did this.
that's just Twitter now.
Oh.
Elon reversed Twitter. Anything slightly blue leaning, he blocks. Because
I was
the freedom of speech platform where if you want people to see your tweet, you have to pay. Because that's the definition of freedom of speech. Free speech. Pay for it.
But I mean, I had Twitter
Fucking
before Elon Musk had it, and I still got the same crap.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like from day one, the first thing I got was Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump. Even though I didn't like any of that shit. I don't ever react to anything other than what I see that you post.
Weird. I don't get political stuff that often anymore. It's like just football and Star Wars and that's
like I get football stuff now because I like your stuff so much. But
valid.
I just like the arguments you get on Twitter.
They can be fun. Oh, that Vikings mascot is dope. Somebody asked an AI to make new mascots for every team. A lot of them suck. The Vikings one's sick,
cool ones, though.
Viking one's sick. Also, kind of love the Falcons one. That needs to be the Packers mascot because it's ugly and stupid. So I'm down.
Let's say so. Don't look good. So
yeah. Colts one's weird. Jaguars one's weird. The Texans
the Colts one was really weird.
Ugh, that's strange. The Patriots one is fucking creepy. I'm out. Yeah.
I'm outie.
Oh man, what else do we know?
Oh, God. Oh. One more day of work. I get 5 days off.
So what are you gonna do tomorrow?
After
not tomorrow. Your first day off. The Wednesday's day.
Probably gonna get some stuff cleaned up before the lady gets here.
Oh.
She probably won't be here until the evening time, but
probably
2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, definitely got to go clean my bathroom and clean my room a little bit.
Valid.
Don't want her to think I'm a slob or something,
I mean, you don't want her to know the real you, is what you're saying?
No, I'm not terrible. I'm not nearly as bad as I used to be. Like right now in my room, I've got a little pile of socks, and then I've got some marbles cups that I need to clean up. That's it. So
this guy, mess of a human.
Yeah, and then my toilet I need to clean because it's still dirty from when I was sick. So
gross.
Which was last
gross,
week,
gross.
But I've been working and was busy last weekend, so.
Jake, I'm gonna have to get in an argument with him.
Oh God.
Because, dude, so Hammy was like, Rashad Penny is so much better than DeAndre Swift, the new Eagles running backs. And Jake's mad because you really think Penny's better? Yes. The dude averages 8 yards a carry in his career. Yes. The issue is injuries.
That's like my high school shit there.
Rashad Penny, the GOAT. And he's like, Swift. Hammy goes on to explain some reasons why he hates Swift. And yeah, Najee Harris doesn't either. You taking Rashad Penny over him? Yes, Najee's not a good football player. Yes, I am. I'm just going to be an asshole about it. Anyone who has watched them play is taking Penny over Najee. Najee was awful last year. He's afraid to get hit.
I mean, have you
He's
seen
a bruiser.
He's
he's supposed to be a bruiser back, but he's afraid to get hit.
He's supposed to be a bruiser back, but he bruises like a watermelon. Bruises like a freaking banana or an apple or literally any fruit except a coconut.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you for filling the dead air while I'm typing. Also, DeAndre Swift lost his job to Jamal Williams.
That's true.
Penny was starting over Kenneth Walker, who almost won Rookie of the Year. They're not the same, dude.
No. Well, it's okay to enlighten people of their mistakes, I mean, you can have an opinion, just doesn't mean it's right. Must have had a power outage.
Why? Why do you say that?
My TV was off.
Oh, we did last night, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I like my Chromecast being up on my TV because there's always pretty pictures. That also tells me what time it is without.
There's always pretty pictures. Dude, you're on a computer. Just look a little to the left.
Well, no, I mean, like when I'm laying in bed and stuff, and I don't have my phone within reach, I can just kind of, you
can see your TV from your bed?
Yes.
Even the one I have, like, at the foot of my bed. I couldn't read a time on there anytime, ever.
The time is literally half the screen, so I would hope I could read it.
I probably couldn't.
No, because you're a blind mother.
Yeah, that's my point, you fuck. Jesus, I'm glad you finally got there. Goodness gracious.
No, I'm pretty sure you could read this time. I
don't know.
I mean, plus my bed's closer to the TV than
I think
yours.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think your TV is also bigger. I don't know, though.
Yeah. Mine's 32-inch.
Oh, so they're the same size.
Yeah. Yeah, but you also don't have a Chromecast with time up there that's have the screen.
Yeah, valid. I just want to be rich enough where I can afford to go get tattoos when I want to without worrying if I'll be able to eat for the next 2 weeks. That's valid.
It's valid.
I agree. Wonder's afraid of tattoos. And no, not because of the needles and the pain.
I mean, I don't like that either, but
it doesn't hurt that bad, man.
I know.
Actually, mine didn't hurt at all until it was done. And then it just felt like it was sunburned almost. It just burned.
Yeah. No, I'm just really worried of them fucking it up.
No, he's worried about that, and he's also worried that he'll decide to get one and then not like it in a year.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of reasons I don't get tattoos. Like, there's a lot of tattoos that I've seen online where it's like, oh, if I get a tattoo that looks just like that, you know, with that good of a job, I would definitely get a tattoo. But then again, we live in Wyoming, so I mean, unless I go to, you know, California or maybe Arizona or something like that, down to Phoenix where there's a well-known tattoo shop with extremely, you know, talented artists.
Go to the guy I go to, and just hope that when you don't make the appointment online, call them, because when you make the appointment online, you show up and they go, "Oh yeah, our online system doesn't work, so we didn't know you had an appointment." It's like, okay, well, what do I do then? And yeah, and then you end up with just the slightest little problem on your tattoo, and my brain is stuck on it.
Yeah.
It's not even that big of a deal, but every time I like look at it, I see it, and it just bugs me just a little.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I get for demanding a straight line. Straight lines are hard, especially on skin.
Yeah.
Like, and like, there's nothing else around it yet, so you can't just say it's like, it doesn't blend with anything yet. I need more tattoos so it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. Wonder, give me some tattoos.
Yeah, I'm not dropping like $500 on your stream again. That's a one-time deal.
Damn.
Well, unless I hit
was
the
gonna say we'll see.
or...
We'll see. But it's not gonna be a today type deal.
Yeah. Yeah, you just hadn't had a tattoo yet, and I knew you were not expecting to actually achieve that goal of getting a tattoo.
I was expecting to get there, but I wasn't expecting it. I kind of thought it would get there, I should say. I wasn't sure.
You didn't realize it was going to come from one person?
Yeah, definitely not that. But hey,
I just got to kick out of the rest of your chat like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, everybody was freaking out. It was great.
I like the one. Who the hell were you talking to that wasn't actually in your chat? You were like, yeah.
Eero. Was it Eero?
I don't know if it was Eero.
No, I think it was Eero.
I don't know if it was Eero or
I don't
not.
know.
All I know is you were talking to him. You're like, yeah, Wonder just dropped like 10,000.
No, I think it was Eero. It had to have been Eero. Sorry.
He's like, yeah, Wonder just dropped like 10,000 Bitcoin.
That would be sick.
Yeah,
10,000 Bitcoin. I'm retiring.
I wish I had that much Bitcoin to just be like, here, have like 10,000 of them.
I wish you had enough to just go, here's one or two.
Right.
I'd be down.
They are only worth like 28,000 a pop.
Oh yeah, only, dude. I want a car.
Right. I mean, I'd hold on to them just in case they pop off to 100,000 a piece, like they might. Even if it does that now, I have just enough Bitcoin that I'll have a pretty penny afterwards. I'll have to pay taxes on it, but whatever. That's still a lot more money than what I have now.
Right. Sorry, responding to people. I also got to go yell at Jake one more time because, you know, I never said Penny wasn't better than Swift. I simply said the gap was a bit over-exaggerated. It's really not. There isn't a team in the NFL that Swift would start on. And there are some teams in Minnesota, at least right now, he'd be running back 3, maybe running back 4, depending on what Minnesota's opinions on Dwayne McBride are, the guy we just signed.
Yeah.
What else is there? There's, I don't know, the Bills, he wouldn't start over James Cook. Yeah, I don't know.
And probably wouldn't start over Damian Harris either.
He wouldn't start. Yeah, that's the thing. He wouldn't start anywhere, man.
I was gonna say Houston Texans, but I forgot they
Dameon
actually do have
Pierce.
season running. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dameon Pierce.
Yeah, there's nowhere, man.
But who the Cardinals have?
James Conner. And I would still probably take James Conner.
Yeah. Although James Conner isn't really that great, but
No, but he did have 18 touchdowns a few years ago, and
true.
Swift doesn't have that many in his career, so that's tough.
Seattle?
No. Ken Walker.
Oh yeah.
And they just drafted Zach Charbonnet for some reason, so yeah. You know, it's funny. I got the thing I was asking for in the basketball playoffs, but I also realize how weird it is. Because, like, 5 years ago, we were all wishing we'd never see it again. And then I was there saying, damn, I want to see this one more time. You know, so from 2014 to 2018, the only two teams that played in the NBA Finals were the Warriors and the Cavs. LeBron versus Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Since 2018, we haven't seen them play in the playoffs.
Yeah.
LeBron is like 40 now. I know he's got like 2 more years left, but this felt like the final time we would ever get to see LeBron versus Curry, at least when both players mattered.
Right.
Like, I don't know how much longer LeBron can keep this up. We're getting it one final time, but it is weird how it went from, God, I never want to see this again, to, man, just one more time.
Yeah.
One more. Run it back one more time.
You have to not have it in order to realize you want to see it.
Yeah.
You want it back.
That's valid. That's valid.
But
yeah, I don't think they're. I don't know if there's anything else to say.
Pretty much it for me this week, anyway.
Yeah.
Ready to go play some more Star Wars.
Yeah, I'm gonna go cook myself some ramen, get the eating, and then get the streaming. I would say come hang out, but you wouldn't want to have my stream open because the one time you'd look over, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm been playing for a while." You look over to see what's going on, and I'm at the end of the game. You see how it ends.
I usually pull your stream up anyway. But, I focus enough on.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know. We're at that point where I don't know how deep into the game I am.
Right, you're way ahead of me. I mean,
but I don't know how long this game is. So, like, I don't know where I'm at.
Right. Yeah. I feel like it's got to be fairly large. I mean,
I don't know. The other one, if you just like only do the main missions, only takes like 6 hours.
Right.
Fallen Order. Or 8 maybe. I think it was 8. And then you could do like some side stuff and get it done in 10. And then I think if you did everything, it was like 15. It was not a very long game.
Yeah, but that was also a fairly old game, isn't it?
Not that old. Came out in the last
few years makes a big difference.
Not really. Skyrim came out 15 years ago. Skyrim is way bigger.
Well, right, but I mean, as far as
so
a Star Wars
few years
game
doesn't
goes,
matter. It's also EA, so let's not act like we should be expecting good things from EA.
True. I mean, I miss the football games. But...
I'm pissed today. I played Madden again. It was so bad that I uninstalled Madden and left the league I was in. I dipped. Dude, it was ridiculous. It was so dumb. Literally, every play that the other guy had, it took me hitting him 7 times to get a tackle to finally happen. Every time. Justin Jefferson and Tyreek Hill combined had 12 drops, and they were wide open every time. The 2 best receivers in the game, genuinely, just couldn't catch the ball anymore. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
There's
So
a reason why I've never bought a Madden game ever. So I played the NCAA football.
it's tough. I want it for content, but also like, man, the next one's gonna suck so fucking hard too, though.
Right? Yeah, I haven't forbid
I don't
they
know.
fucking actually made their game decent.
I don't know. I might start listening to my own advice. The only reason I normally get them is to review them anyways, but fuck it, I might just speak with my wallet anyways and just not buy the shitty game.
True. Yeah. I don't know. Until somebody buys it and says, "Oh my god, this game's freaking actually good," I
Right.
usually don't buy anything. Because most of the time I'll buy it and it's like, "Oh, this sucks," and then I won't play it, and that was a waste of $60 or 70 nowadays. But
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's all we got this week. I keep zoning out, so it's Star Wars time.
indeed,
May the force be with you and shit. Thanks for
3
watching.
more days. 3 more days.
Yeah.
May the fourth be with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be Revenge of the Fifth when this comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Revenge of the Fifth.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. That's all we got. So we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.